Hello everyone, have you ever wondered what it would be like if a former supervillain become a dad, and actually had to be a good one? Well, that's basically the whole premise of Despicable Me 4. So, before I start, my name is Putu Pedrozsa. I'm from class 2D, English Language Education, and today I'm going to give you a quick review of Despicable Me 4. The 2024 animated film that made nearly $1 billion at the box office, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. So, Despicable Me 4 is an animated comedy film produced by Illumination and directed by Chris Renaud. It's the fourth movie in the Despicable Me franchise, and it follows Gru, who used to be a supervillain but now works as a secret agent for the Anti-Villain League. So the story starts when Gru goes to his old school reunion and meets Maxime Lamar, an old classmate who usually hates him because he believes Gru stole his talent show 8 years ago. And Maxime turns out to be a dangerous villain now. He even changes his body with cockroach part, and after Gru gets him arrested, Maxime escapes from prison and decides to take revenge, specifically on Gru's baby son, Gru Jr. So to stay safe, Gru whole family has to move to a new town under fake identities. There they meet their new neighbor, including a teenage girl named Poppy, who actually figures out that Gru used to be a villain. But instead of exposing him, she blackmails Gru into helping her with a small haze. But things get serious when Maxime finds Gru's location and kidnaps Gru Jr., turning him into a cockroach hybrid, so Gru has to fight to save his son. And in the most emotional part of the movie is his word actually break his son free from being brainwashed. In the end, Gru saves his family, Maxime is arrested, and surprisingly, the movie ends with Gru and Maxime performing a song together in a prison. It's a funny, heartfelt ending for a pretty chaotic story. Now for my honest criticism, I think Despicable Me 4 is fun, but it's also quite predictable. The story basically follows the same formula as the previous movie. Gru faces villains, his family in the danger, and everything gets resolved at the end. So if you watch the other film, this one doesn't feel very fresh. The villain, Maxime, is funny because of Will Ferrell's voice acting, but honestly, he's not as memorable as some of the villains from earlier movie. A new character like Poppy could have used more development. She has potential, but the movie doesn't give her enough time. On the positive side though, the animation is really well. The humor still works, and the emotional scenes between Gru and his baby son gonna hit hard. So overall, it's not a perfect movie, but it's still entertaining. So that's my brief summary and criticism of Despicable Me 4. It's a fun movie to watch, especially if you are already a fan of franchise. And I think that's all from me. Thank you.